Well, it's always a really daunting task to follow up a debut album, especially when it's had a response that has been greater than I ever expected. As an artist and as fans, you always kind of hold it up as this golden thing, and in one regard, you have to look at it and try and remember what you did in that process to make it great. On the other hand, you have to embrace growth and different creative instincts, and so it's a real fine line that you have to try not to cross over. So for this process, it was much faster. Ideas came much quicker.
David Foster obviously is on board again. He's doing a lot of work together. It's great being able to go back in the studio with him after the success of the first album and kind of say, okay, what do we do now? Let's figure out a new way to go.
And it was nice to feel like I could express more of an opinion in terms of where I'd like to go with the music and what kind of things I'd like to experiment with. I've been such a fan of Deep Forests for a really long time, so I thought I'd love to meet them. And I was in France, and I met them. It's two guys, Eric and Michel. They said, you know, well, we're not quite sure what we're going to do with you, but we'll try something. And so I flew out to France for a week and stayed at Eric's house, and we just kind of woke up in the morning and worked on music and wrote music and tried different things, and we came out with 2 songs that I'm exceedingly proud of and really happy with the way they turned out, and we're going to do more work together in the future. Another person that I've been a fan of for so long, just a brilliant violin player named Josh Groban, and he's just is incredible. I can't say enough good things about him. And so we got this song. It was a theme from the movie Il Postino, and we turned it into an Italian love song called Mi Mancherai, much in the same way we did with Cinema Paradiso on the first album. And we thought, you know, here's another situation where an instrument would be really great as a duet on this song. And I love singing with violin. I did on the last album, and I think that the violin is a very vocal instrument. It works very well blended with the voice. And so I thought, I had met Josh Groban about a month prior at a charity function that we were doing together, and I thought, well, this would be a really cool thing. It turned out to be really great. It's one of the highlights of the album.